So my people, that this wave of defection in Nigeria, people are dumping PDP, joining APC, dumping Labour Party to APC. And right now, Nigeria is becoming one party state, right? So Nigerians are reacting concerning all this brouhaha because many governors from PDP are going to dump PDP very soon. Which people are even saying that very soon, Simfubara is going to dump PDP to APC because according to the news, Simfubara has already met with Tinubu in London concerning him coming back as a governor, right? So if you look at everything that are happening in Nigeria right now, you will now ask yourself, is Nigeria truly a country? Because these people don't care about governance again. Just 2 years of Tinubu in office, they are now talking about 2027. So nobody care about you. Most of the time, don't even buy yourself because of these people matter. Because they are so selfish, they are only there for their own selfish reason, not for you. Look at Simfubara, most of people were even fighting for. And right now, allegedly, he is about to dump PDP to APC. Like Nigeria is a joke, honestly. Let me allow you guys to see reactions from Nigeria and hear what they are saying concerning all this brouhaha that are happening in Nigeria right now concerning 2027 election.
Hello everyone, and I'm sure by now you've heard the news, which is no longer news, that Okowa has defected to APC. Yes, and for me, what's really surprising about this defection is that he not only defected, the governor has defected, the deputy governor, the speaker, the party chairman, literally almost the structures and the party leadership and whatever, they've packed themselves and they've moved on to, APC. And it's going to be interesting times over there, because now, one thing is that the governor and the elected official is actually usually the head of the party. So that's why sometimes you see the smaller parties do not even want a candidate to win under their party, because when a candidate wins, then that person takes over the leadership. So for example, let me give you an example of what I mean. In Abia State, there is a Labour Party. So because there's a governor who has won election under Labour Party, so automatically that governor becomes the leader of the party in that state. So the Labour Party chairperson in Abia State is not able to act as effectively as the Labour Party chairperson in Edo State would act, where it is not a Labour Party candidate that won the election. So I hope you get the gist from that. So most times this kind of a thing, sometimes you really do have it causing trouble along the way, and sometimes, like what happened in Edo State, you understand, when Edo had that problem between Obaseki and Adams Oshomole, and then he moved from APC to PDP, moved his machinery and all of that. That was one of the problems that happened, because when he now moved there, of course, he displaced the leadership of the people in the PDP, and he automatically became the leader because he was the governor of the state. And along the way, there were a lot of teething problems that went on with that. But anyway, I'm not here to tell you what you already know. Today's discussion is not about Okowa. It's actually about a tweet that was done by Bashir Ahmed, who happened to be an APC member, and he was former personal assistant to President Buhari on social media. And then he says this. He says, our party, the APC in Kano, is making all possible preparations to welcome Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso along with members of his party, the NNPP, including our governor Abba Kabir Yusuf. Interesting. I don't know how factual that is, but that's someone he is from Kano State, by the way. So that's someone who is from Kano State who is putting this out here. And the way things are going, if you've noticed recently, literally like there's a wave of defection to APC. in preparation for 2027 probably and beyond, one of the things we all have to understand is that politicians that we have usually do not have courage. They don't have staying power. For them, they're not able to stay out of power for a very long time. So as much as they can, all they want is where is it that they're going to win election, and they will do anything and everything. And for some of them, you think they are powerful men and all of that. When you actually see them, they are very weak and actual cowards. They can't stand for nothing. They can't fight for nothing. And I'm sure by now also you've heard the stories of Governor Fubara, who is said to have gone to London to go and meet with Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the former governor of Lagos State, over, the unconstitutional imposition of a military administration in Rivers State. And so when you see all of this in terms of, so he's not fighting it legally, they're not, PDP couldn't even summon the courage and the power to be able to stand, against Tinubu in that whole unconstitutional act that he did. This was something that required 2/3 of the National Assembly for you to be able to pass, and there's no way that APC can have 2/3 of the members of the National Assembly. So PDP also was needed for that thing to happen. They didn't even bother to actually count the 2/3. They just bamboozled their way through it, and we saw how PDP allowed that to happen. And so right now, when you see Fubara in London going to beg, according to some of the reports that are out there, you definitely know what's going to happen. So it's all about you and I being that opposition, you and I being knowing that politics is no longer something that we do whether we like it or not. Politics is something that we have to do whether we like it or not, and that without fixing politics, there's no how we're going to fix our country. And the people that we think are politicians are really not there for the nation. They are there for themselves. So we have to have a place to also come in and be there for the nation. So there's a whole lot of work out there that is going on. So I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of the day it does happen, and then that Senator Rabi Musa Kwankwaso moves to APC. But it will be quite interesting, because now you're going to wonder what is the power play that is going to come out of it, of seeing that Ganduje and Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, they don't see eye to eye. But one thing that the Nigerian politicians are very good at is for them to be able to settle whatever it is when their interests align. So it's going to be about interest. We've seen numerous times, after the fallout between Kwankwaso and Ganduje, when one moves here, the other one is moving to another place. They were both in, PDP, and then they moved to APC, and I think later on, Kwankwaso left the APC to PDP before he left PDP to go and join NNPP. I think it's called NNPP. So it's all of this moving around. You don't even know where is where. If you want to follow the movement of our politicians, definitely your head is going to be turning along the way. So it's interesting things, and one of the things is that the APC absolutely wants to have a one-party state. That's what they want to have, and I've always said this over the last couple of years, that look, PDP does not even understand the enormity of the things on ground. And I've said PDP is a threat to opposition. When I say this thing, sometimes people don't understand where I'm coming from. Because there's a PDP, there's that likelihood for people to relax and say there's opposition. Meanwhile, there's no opposition. If there was no PDP, people will understand that, there's no opposition, let's sit up. But with PDP, people sort of, relax and just allow things. And then PDP is there thinking that, all they want is themselves and APC. That's why you see them attack. They never face APC to attack APC. Most times they will be attacking every other party. They will be attacking Peter Obi. They will be attacking all of that. They will not attack APC and Tinubu, right? Because as they feel that, it just should be two of them. What PDP doesn't realize is that APC doesn't want to share the ground. APC is not interested. APC doesn't want to see any other party. They want to see only their party. And so we, the people, must form our own party and stand against APC and say, not on our watch are you going to turn Nigeria into a one-party state. Thank you for watching.
It's no longer news that the Delta State Governor, Oberiwori, has defected to the All Progressive Congress, APC. And quite frankly, I'm very sad. I'm very, very, very sad. In fact, I am ashamed to be called an Urobo man. Now, it is not because I am not happy for anybody's decision, but it is more like these politicians only look at the issues of this country from their personal interest. Now, I have lived in the North for close to 60 years, and most times when I look at the issues of Nigeria, I look at it from a broader perspective. I do not look at Nigerian issue from an Urobo binoculars or from a Christian binoculars or from a Delta binoculars. I look it from a holistic perspective, how it affects everybody and consequently affecting me. So it is more of a broader scene before I come to myself. That is how I see it. Now, it's just a pity that we are graduating to a one-party state. We are graduating to a one-party state. There's so much to talk about, but I've made it a principle that my video don't exceed 10 minutes. But let me attempt to say a few things. It's almost like Nigeria must suffer over Atiku's presidential ambition. That is what is happening. It's like Nigeria must suffer over Atiku's presidential ambition. Let's not forget that it was Atiku's presidential ambition that brought the crack in PDP in the first place. The primaries in the PDP, for those who have longer memories, should still have it fresh in their minds, which led to Wike's dissatisfaction, which led to Wike's behavior that we are seeing today. Now, what is even more surprising is that Okowa, who was Atiku's running mate during the PDP presidential, during the last presidential election, has also defected to APC. Now, what does this translate to? Oberiwori is the current Delta State governor, which means he's going to work for APC, which means there's a likelihood that in another election, APC might win Delta State, win Edo State, win, in fact, oh my goodness. So there's a likelihood that we might continue this hardship, this ineptitude for another 4 years. Now, a lot of people say, I hate Tinubu. Of course, I don't like him. I really don't like Tinubu. Not because he's a Yoruba man. Definitely not. But because of what Tinubu represents. Criminality, deception, gangsterism, backdoor syndrome, and all the things that are negative to the idea of any legacy that should be bequeathed to our youth. Dressing up fake bishops and snatching, grabbing, and running away with it. That's why I don't like it. And if you don't like, if you like him with all these revelations, then something is done. Then you really don't. You are not a friend to Nigeria. You are not a friend to any nation for that matter. So I don't like him. I don't like him for the singular reason that he doesn't represent to me virtues that are emulatable. That is why I don't like him. So if we have somebody with such queer ideology, you know, grabbing every state in Nigeria, I don't know whatever deals, but I know there are deals made. There are deals made. Now, Rivers State, I understand from what I've read, I hope it's not true, that Fubara has gone to plead with Tinubu, which means if Fubara comes back after the 6 months, he might start singing a different song. Then Rivers State will be permanently APC. And then Delta is APC, Edo is APC, the West is APC. No. If you're in Nigeria and you are not concerned that this country is graduating to a one-party state and you feel it's about party, it's about Yoruba might, it's about Fulani might, it's about... Look, when all these things begin to translate into the pictures we are seeing, have you asked yourself why APC is not taking the issue of the unalivings and kidnappings very serious? Have you wondered why it's almost like life, the human life is no longer significant in Nigeria? It's 100 lives out of 200, 100, it's no problem. You that you are living in abroad, what will it be like if they say some gunmen went into a place and unalived 10 people? I'm sure it will be a CNN breaking news. But here in Nigeria, about waiting. Every day, there's no day we don't lose up to 20, 50 lives. So it doesn't matter. How long are we going to live in the life of propaganda that prices are going down, dollar is the naira is appreciating, food prices are going down, whereas it is a different story when you actually go to the market. I just don't know. I am just ashamed of myself. I've been unable to sleep. I'm just ashamed. I really am ashamed. I mean, what is all this? What is all this? It's a pity. It's just a pity.
Congratulations to the governor of Delta State, the Right Honorable Elder Sheriff Oborewori, and your deputy governor with all your cabinet members, including local government chairmen for Delta State, and even the former governor of Delta State, Senator Ifeanyi Okowa. As una don defect from PDP, go join APC. We congratulate you, Your Excellency. You know, say former governor of Rivers State, now minister for FCT, he been don talk, say PDP is like malaria and APC is like stage 4 cancer. But today, him don't go join the cancer. So as you said today, you don't go with all your government, una don't go join the cancer, and you don't sing on una mandate, you shall fall. We hope and we pray, say that now when you don't go join the president party, it go give an opportunity to help you in the leadership in Delta State. As all the insecurity where kidnappers, they trouble people from Asaba to Ogwashuku and all other places, and every other challenges where they face Delta State. It is our belief, say, as you don't go join them now, it will give you opportunity to get the assistance you need to serve your people better for the success of your government. Congratulations, Your Excellency. We wish you all the best. And also to the former governor, Ifeanyi Okowa, EFCC, you know, say when I've been done invite former governor on allegations of money laundering, abi misappropriation of funds. We go dey wait to hear the updates on that case as they go with EFCC. Abi, as one former national APC chairman talk, when you come to our side, your sins are forgiven. Nigerians, ekpele, make all of us, they pretend like say we don't know wetin they go on for this country. Oh. Everything going on in Nigeria today is a perfect implementation of the state's capture where we dey see. If you want to look where they don't do state capture before, you can look at Lagos State and wonder what is the opposition that is going on there. You want to weaponize government against the people. One senator for Nigeria come on TV talk, say the National Assembly is not opposition friendly. That is why today, even House of Reps or senators were there for opposition, they fear to talk. Nobody fit open mouth, because once you open mouth, they come after you. All of us still there, they look. The more you look, the less you see. Before Edo State election, APC politicians, they go visit President Tinubu for Asu Rock. The president tell them, say, I will give you Edo State. Guess what? Today, APC is there as governor. How the thing happen? Only God and INEC sabi. During presentation of 2025 budget in December of 2024, all lawmakers were gathered, led by the Senate President and Speaker, House of Reps. They welcomed the president singing on their mandate, they shall fall. Waiting be the response of the president. He said, all of you have been re-elected. Well, for that confirmation, we go have to wait until 2027. Nigerians, make we continue to pretend though. Everything where we dey see so is a careful plan. You see former suspended governor of Rivers State, he go visit president for London. He dey bend down, he dey shake him, they greet him. A governor who was elected by the president too, he dey beg president and all of that, how they go fit reconcile or resolve the issue. Whether Nigeria want to be democracy or dictatorship or autocracy or monarchy, it is up to us. But I just want to tell una say, there is no opposition for Nigeria again. Oh. The only opposition where they this country is you and me, victims of bad and unfortunate government. And until we wake up and begin to take the right actions, the case will only move from bad to worse. The pride and arrogancy, the confidence where they see these APC people they get so is because they know that there is a criminal electoral system that they have and a corrupt judiciary and law enforcement system. Taken away from them, you go see the masquerade go dance naked for Market Square. That is why I dey call on everybody wey mean well for this country, whether you be activists, advocates, no be to dey talk 2027 done near. We must occupy the National Assembly in exercising our rights to peaceful assembly. That place is not Akpabio, the Senate President's house. It's not the Speaker's house. It is the People's Parliament. We must demand electoral reform. And wetin be the demand? It is simple for me. We must make electronic transmission of result mandatory. We must open the INEC register to sanitize the register. We must protect our INEC server. Before we go the talk of independent candidacy, judicial reform, constitutional reform. If not, my dear people, it will only move from bad to worse. It will be criminality and corruption Armageddon. Nigeria is an open crime scene. If you waste any further time, every other person will begin to gnash their teeth. May God give Nigerians the wisdom to wake up and do wetin dey right, because this one where you dey see so, we just dey start. As everybody they fear to talk, opposition they fear to talk. Una be we senators for opposition, una no fit talk. What of we ordinary Nigerians where they come to talk about good governance or to criticize government? Wetin we go do? Everybody go they tell you, oh, be careful, be careful. If all of us come together and speak out, there will be no enough prison to put all of us. But me, I know say that the truth that I know will set me free. And the Almighty God is able to protect us. Unless what I'm doing is about mischief. Planning to harm me is a waste of plan. The time when you go use to plan to harm me, go and use it to protect the people of Benue and Plateau and every other Nigerian where they this country. So congratulations, Governor of Delta State. We dey wait and hope to hear from the next governor wey go also go join the cancer and continue the celebration of on your mandate you shall fall in a country of renewed hope where there is more hopelessness and despondency than even hope in itself. May God help Nigerians, but may Nigerians help themselves. In fact, even some religious leaders, they don't already they join too. Some religious leaders and pastors and the rest, they have already become the religious wing of the APC. So the more you look, the less you go to see.
So my people, that is it. I hope you guys had everything they said here. The truth is that it is very, very sad and heartbreaking that right now Nigeria politicians don't even care about us. This is only Tinubu's 2 years in office, and these people don't even care about governance again. All we hear right now is 2027 election. You know, these people abandoning PDP and joining APC. This is really, really crazy, honestly. Despite what Nigerians are going through right now, the hardship, the suffering because of these Tinubu A policies, these people don't care anymore. Like the whole thing is so sad and worrisome, honestly. So we are here watching and see what is going to happen come 2027. Right now, the Northerners are saying that there's no way Tinubu will go back to Asorok in 2027. So we are watching, my people. So I say make I bring this update to you guys. Do well to subscribe if you haven't for more updates. Like the video, share the video, and also leave your thoughts in the comment section. I will see you guys in my next update. Goodbye for now.
Welcome to